Hello to you, my fellow Gooners, and welcome to Arsenal TV. This is my Premier League score predictions for match week 4. Now, before I run through the fixtures for match week 4, I'm going to go through the results of match week 3 and the games that was played. So, the first game that was played on match week 3 was Aston Villa versus Everton, and Aston Villa won 2-0. The next game was Norwich versus Chelsea, and Chelsea got their first win and they won 3-2. So Frank Lampard will be very, very happy that he got his first win in cup competition. The next game is Brighton against Southampton, and Southampton won 2-0. The next game was Man United against Crystal Palace, and the talking point for that game was Marcus Rashford. He got racially abused after missing a penalty to equalise it to make it 2-2. But Crystal Palace won the game 2-1. The next game was Sheffield United versus Leicester, and Leicester came away with a 2-1 win. So Sheffield United didn't get another 3 points, unfortunately. The next game was Watford against West Ham, and yet again, Watford missed out on another 3 points, so that's 3 weeks in a row. West Ham won the game 3-1. The next game is Liverpool versus Arsenal, and we lost the game. We lost 3-1. I think if Arsenal took the chances that we had, like Aubameyang's looped ball over the top of the keeper, and then you had Nicolas Pepe with a chance, I think it would have been a complete different game. From my point of view of it, I don't think that we didn't play too badly. I don't think we did. I just think that Lacazette should have came on at the start. Lucas Torreira should have started. So, you know, just those little changes I think should have happened, and I think we should have played with the 3 up front straight away. But yeah, we lost the game 3-1. The next game was Bournemouth against Man City. Now, for that game, I actually predicted Man City to win 3-0. And actually, it turned out that Man City won 3-1. So I got the score right. It was just, I didn't really want Bournemouth to get a goal, but, you know, it doesn't matter. The next game is Tottenham versus Newcastle. And surprisingly, actually, Newcastle got the 1-0 win against Tottenham. I actually wanted the Spuds to lose. I'm happy that Newcastle got their first win. And lastly, but not least, is Wolves against Burnley. And it was a point for each side, and that game ended up with a 1-1 draw. So guys, now we're going to get into the match week 4, the big one, especially for Arsenal anyway. Okay, so I'm going to run through the fixtures, and then after I'm going to give you my score prediction. So the first game on, these are the Saturday's fixtures. So the first game is Southampton versus Man United. The next game is Chelsea versus Sheffield United. Crystal Palace versus Aston Villa. Leicester versus Bournemouth. Man City versus Brighton. Newcastle versus Watford. West Ham versus Norwich. Burnley versus Liverpool. And then Sunday's 2 games is Everton against Wolves. Arsenal versus Spurs, the North London derby. So what I'm going to do now, guys, I'm going to give you my score prediction for each game. So starting off for the Saturday games, Southampton versus Man United. Now, I only see this going one way. I know Man United hasn't been that great in certain games, but they managed to get the win. But I can't really see Southampton getting a goal in this game, so I'm going to go with a Man United 2-0 win. The next game is Chelsea versus Sheffield United. I think this game is going to be very, very tough, especially for Chelsea, because they're finding it very hard at the moment. I still don't know if Frank Lampard should be manager for Chelsea, but that's just my point of view anyway. I know Sheffield United, obviously, you know, they I think they lost the last time out. Yeah, they lost to Leicester last time out. I do reckon there's going to be goals in this game. So I'm going to go with a Chelsea 2-1. The next game is Crystal Palace versus Villa. And I don't think there's going to be a lot in this game, to be honest. I still reckon that Aston Villa is going to be a team that's going to surprise a lot of us. in the Premier League this season. They haven't done too bad at the moment, but I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. The next game is Leicester versus Bournemouth, and Leicester ain't done too badly at the moment. They've been getting points here and there, but for this game, for Leicester versus Bournemouth, I'm going to go with Leicester 2-1 win. The next game is Man City versus Brighton. Now, we know that Man City is a team that's going to be challenging for the title this season, and they're going to try and defend it to get 3 in a row. But for this game, I only see one winner. I do think there is going to be goals in it. So for this game, I'm going to go with a Man City win, and I'm going to go Man City 3-1. The next game is Newcastle versus Watford. Now, I ain't being funny, Newcastle hasn't been that great. I think they was lucky to get the 3 points against Tottenham, considering, you know, Tottenham hasn't been that great. Watford, on the other hand, you know, they've lost all 3 games at the moment, so they're not looking that great. So I will actually take a point for each, and I'm going to go with a 1-1 draw. The next game is West Ham versus Norwich. Norwich haven't done too bad, and to be honest, neither has West Ham. West Ham got a 3-1 win last time out. Norwich didn't do too badly. So I'm going to go West Ham 2-1. The next game is Burnley versus Liverpool, which is the last game on Saturday. So I only see this game going one way in terms of the way Liverpool played against Arsenal and, you know, their previous games, and Burnley also. But I'm going to go with a Liverpool 4-1. We're going to move into Sunday's game. First game is Everton versus Wolves. Last time out, Everton, I believe, lost. Yeah, lost 2-0 to Aston Villa. Wolves got a 1-1 point against Burnley. So I'm going to go with a draw. I go 1-1. And last but not least, the North London derby. Arsenal versus Tottenham. I'm going to be very, very positive about this game because I know Tottenham have had very, very bad problems at this precise moment in time. Arsenal, on the other hand, I think that we are improving as a team. I think Emery, he knows his full starting 11, but obviously we've got injuries. You know, we've got Kieran Tierney still out injured. We've got Bellerin still out injured. Rob Holding is slowly coming back. So I think once they come back, I think they will go straight into the first team, you know, and go into the mould. So for this game, for this particular game, Arsenal's at home, so I've got no problem with this whatsoever. I'm going to go with an Arsenal 4-1 win. So guys, that is my predictions for this week. Let me know in the comments, as always, if you agree or if you disagree with my predictions. If not, let me know of your score predictions for this week. Guys, on Thursday, I will be going on to Sonny TV Unfiltered, 8 o'clock. I will leave his channel in the description below. And then after that, on Friday, I'll bring out my preview for the North London derby. So guys, if you are new around here, make sure you are smashing that subscribe button. Make sure you're hitting that thumbs up button if you enjoyed the video, and make sure you're leaving your comments below, and make sure you're hitting that notification bell so you do not miss a single upload. Guys, until my preview for the Tottenham game, I will see you lot soon. I'm out of here.